My name is Ashley Ray. I'm from Ames, Iowa. I'm a senior and I'm part of the women's basketball team, and I play for the Shield. Well, I was actually going on visits to different schools, and I was talking with Coach Russell, who was the old coach here, and I decided to sign with a different school in a different state. But I remembered how my visit, it just felt so right coming here, so I contacted the new coach, even though I'd already signed with the other school, because it didn't feel right. And I talked to the new coach, Coach Micah, and we just clicked on the phone, and so I decided this is where I had to be. So I chose Upper Iowa because I came on a visit here, and I just had this overwhelming feeling of peace that I couldn't explain, and I just knew that this is where God wanted me to go. And even when I tried to fight it and sign with a different school, it didn't feel right, and I knew I had to change it or else that feeling wasn't going to go away. When I was younger, I would go to the Boys and Girls Club, and I'd do every sport in the gym and just play around, and we would always play knockout and all kinds of games, playing basketball and just shooting around. So that's how I first got introduced to it. So we were talking on the phone, and I explained to her the story about how I had come here and just I felt this peace. And so when we talked, I think it was 45 minutes that night, and it just felt so good, and everything just clicked, and it just felt right, and I just had this peaceful feeling after we both were on the same page, and everything just felt so much better. It'd probably be between gymnastics and soccer, because when I was younger I did gymnastics and I loved it, and soccer, that was a sport I always played besides basketball. I wouldn't say I'm superstitious, just because I don't really believe in that thing, but I usually like to pray before the game. I guess just from having the experience and just knowing what to expect, and I think when you're younger, that's when you start to go through a lot of superstitions and things like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, and then as you get older, you realize it's not about any of that, it's just about going and playing. Yeah, I think I would recommend any future Peacocks just to enjoy spending your time with your teammates and your time on the court, because the 4 years goes by really fast, and you don't want to look back and regret it or miss it, but you want to look back and just think oh, I had a great time and shared a lot of memories with ones that I really cared about. After graduation, I'm going to be working for a nonprofit in Urbandale, Iowa called Bless Me International, and there they do outreach in Limpopo, South Africa, and they do missionary work. Upper Iowa, being in the business program, you have to have an internship to complete the course, and so I did my internship with Bless Me International this past summer, and afterwards they asked me to continue working for them full-time when I graduate. So I'm really thankful for that opportunity.